What's up, guys? This is the Gospel According to Mark with a C. He is I and I am he. Just taking some time to tell you exactly what's on my mind. And guys, you might recall on this channel last year, I talked about Lashana Lynch, who back then was rumored to be taking over the role of 007 from Daniel Craig when he steps down after this last movie, No Time to Die, all right, James Bond. So back then, I was going over it in my mind about, just the possibility of it and what it means and all this stuff. And now it seems like we have a confirmation because Lashana Lynch has done an interview with Harper's Bazaar. And she's talking about, basically how she had to shut down her social media and all this stuff. I mean, basically, they're giving her the Kelly Marie Tran thing. So if this movie is not good or if it doesn't go well, they already have the setup. I mean, guys, are we tired of this already? This formula that they have where they do something risky with an established character or with an established property, and they already have their fall guys set up, which would probably be right-wing, middle-aged, in this case, the old white men. I mean, I can already hear it now, all right? So what she's saying is what she's doing is so revolutionary. And I should say right here, before I go any further, congratulations to Lashana Lynch. It's like, I understand that she's an actress. She's doing a job. I believe she's probably going to do a bang-up job. I mean, she looks like she's pretty badass anyway. Like, she can play a badass, I should say. So, there's no hate, man. It's like, there's no hate when it comes to that. My only thing is, I really feel like black actors deserve better. I feel like black audiences deserve better. I feel like general audiences deserve better than what these people keep on trying to do. And you must realize by now, it's a formula, because every time you turn around, they're trying to either gender or race swap somebody. I could see if it was something groundbreaking that one, maybe even two people were doing, but everywhere you look, they're doing this. Everybody wants to see a black Batman. They want to see a black Superman. They want to see a woman, this or that. They just want to, that's their gimmick, all right? So that's what I'm saying. I think we deserve better than to be a gimmick, And for her part, Lashana Lynch says she was looking for, or let me just go back here. It says here that the actress told Harper's Bazaar that she worked closely with co-writer Phoebe Waller-Bridge, who is like a super feminist, for what that's worth, to ensure Nomi, which is the name of the character, had a fresh female perspective that was subtly drawn, believable, perhaps even a little awkward. It's like, what are we really talking about here? Remember, guys, this is supposed to be a super spy. You know what I mean? So, there's a very specific kind of thing they should be going for. It's like when, rest in peace, Sean Connery. When Sean Connery was playing James Bond and everything, he wasn't trying to strike a blow for Scotsmen everywhere and all that stuff. He played the role, a British super spy on His Majesty's Secret Service. It's like, if that's what Nomi is doing, if that's not what Lashana Lynch is doing, well, then you're out of the character of 007 and what that whole secret spy agency is supposed to be about, but we'll see. But that's not what they're talking about. Now it says here, Lynch says, a character that is too slick, a cast iron figure, that's completely against what I stand for. What she stands for? What are you talking about what you stand for? This is a character that you're stepping into. You're supposed to mold yourself to the character. You're not supposed to mold the character to you. Now, I suppose there's a little bit of give and take that goes on back and forth with actors where you do give a lot of yourself to that character. But I'm saying you're stepping into an iconic role right now, It says here, I didn't want to waste an opportunity when it came to what Nomi might represent. I searched for at least one moment in the script where black audience members would nod their heads, tutting at the reality, but glad to see their real life represented. My real life represented. Okay, I've watched most, if not all, of the James Bond movies. I've nodded my heads at the thrills, the gadgets, the Bond girls, which, by the way, there's nothing degrading about the Bond girls. If you talk to the Bond girls, most of them are very proud of who they are and the roles that they played. Pussy galore. I mean, get over the name. She was very strong. She was, she was matching James Bond, for, her drive and all that stuff. So those characters were drawn as strong characters, formidable characters. So there was no shame to that. So anyway, she said black audiences will be glad to see their real life represented. I swear, these people think so low of black characters. It's like, we can't give ourselves to fantasy. We must see ourselves and our real lives represented is what she's saying. It's like we can't be about the fantastic and the fantasy of it all. In every project that I'm part of, no matter the budget or genre, the black experience that I'm presenting needs to be 100% authentic. This is 007, lady. See, this is what she needs to understand. I wonder if she's even watched any of these 007 movies, right? And aside from all of that, what I'm talking about is if she wants to do that, right, then why not build a spy franchise around that? You know, why step into one that's already been established? Like, I don't care how you might feel about Roger Moore, about Pierce Brosnan, about Timothy Dalton, you know, George Lazenby, you know, all of the people who played James Bond after Sean Connery. You must admit that all throughout time, all of these actors will be in Sean Connery's shadow. You know what I mean? He pretty much defined the role of James Bond. So I would think that Lashana Lynch, you know, and anyone who's looking to make the kind of changes that she's talking about, it's one thing if you want to put your interpretation on James Bond, that if you want to do the type of changes that she's doing, and she used the term revolutionary, she wants this role to be revolutionary, then you would think that you would press Hollywood and the writers, you know, to do something better for your aspirations than to come in and be under the shadow of James Bond. It's like you're taking on 007 that comes with the shadow of James Bond. And I think that black artists, black performers deserve better than what Hollywood keeps on trying to do to you. You know, black audiences, general audiences deserve better. Look, the world is wide open. Imagination is wide open. Why not? You know, why not come up with something that's that it truly is revolutionary instead of trying to break something and then rebuild it. I mean, that's what it feels like. It's like you're breaking an arm to reset it, you know? It's like, why would you do that? You know, but this is what's going on, guys. And like I said, this is actually coming from a place of love. It's like I would love to see something like that. I would love to see Hollywood and writers, you know, and for what it's worth, the black writers, you know, I would love to see them get an opportunity to conceive of something that is what she wants it to be. You know, something that reflects real black life, something that is revolutionary, you know, and all that stuff that she's doing, you know, in trying to create a new character. And, you know, that's what I would want to see, because this just seems just a little bit too condescending. You know, like I said, no knock on the actress, okay? Let's make sure we understand that, okay? I respect what she is trying to do. I just wish that she had a better, I wish that she had a better forum and a better, you know, foundation to be doing it, where she could build something from the ground up instead of tearing something down and then trying to build it up in her own image, which she admittedly is doing. All right, guys, so what do you think about all of this? You can get in the comment section. You can like, you can share, you can subscribe. And as always, you can catch me on Twitter. I'm going to leave the link to that in the description box below, as well as this article. All right, guys, so share your thoughts on this. You know, do you feel like you're excited for it? Do you think that, you know, with, I don't know, you think that they could do better? It's like, do you understand what I'm saying? Does any of it make sense? All right, guys, it's your turn. Sound off. And, you know, catch you on the next one. Thank you. Thank you so much for listening. This is The Gospel According to Mark with a C. Rock on.